doing, man? John.
Hey, Nathan, nice to meet you.
So you're here about my service station.
Yes, sir. Would just like to gather as much information as I can.
Okay. Is there anything particular you'd like to know about it, or what you would like to do with my service station if you're able to acquire it?
Well, there's a few things. I can tell it needs quite a bit of upgrades. I would just like to know how, I know you probably can't tell me a whole lot about day-to-day because it's pretty simple, but just some reasons why you're looking to get out. I know you've been a loyal business person for 12 years with our company, and we appreciate that. So I want to respect you as much as I can. Just didn't know if you could give me any general information that might help me make a decision if I want to buy this place or not.
So far, what we can go off of is me and my wife have been owning this, and we're working at least 18 hours a day for about the last 5 years because we're really looking to move on to our next business venture. That being said, we have a lot of growing customers and a lot more potential growth. But at the age we're at, we're looking to retire, and we don't know if we're going to want to continue to work that long. So we're looking to kind of pass the baton to somebody else. With all the different, the way this area works, there's a lot more room for growth in our company and our service stations. There are 2 other competing service stations, but what we have the potential to offer that you can make this company grow a lot more. There's been a lot of activity recently in this port, and we're looking that we're going to have a substantial amount of growth just because of that. And we're thinking with TexOil Industries, if y'all were going to come in and buy it from us, that y'all are going to be able to profit more than we even think we could from it.
Oh, I understand. So you're telling me that you don't have any employees besides you and your wife at this time,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all each work approximately an 18-hour day.
Mm-hmm.
And is the information I have about y'all before tax income is, I know revenues are different, but I guess your income is $75,000?
Yes.
And that is a combined income between both parties, or is that an individual $75,000?
That's a combined income, $75,000 of it, and before taxes. The service station has been, what we've been putting our money into. We've devoted 12 years building it up. So we want to make sure whoever we sell this to is going to see it out instead of a failure through it. And we were just kind of wondering, on the table, we're looking somewhere in the price range of $800,000 for the gas station.
Okay. I think that if we do get a hold of it, you and your wife can be assured that we are going to see it through, and we may be able to turn a profit on it. But honestly, I think 800 might be out of the picture for us. And not to be insulting, but I think I would be on the closer side of about 250. And my reasoning for that is it does need a lot of work, but I wouldn't be able to pay an employee nearly as passionate as you, because I understand that you're very passionate about your own thing and you take a lot of pride in this business. But I mean, for $75,000 a year, and even if you worked a 14-hour day and you did that 6 days a week, that's not even minimum wage if you don't even include overtime. That would be like getting paid $6 an hour for 84 hours a week just for one person, much less 2. So, I think that the reason y'all are profiting maybe is because you aren't paying employees. I don't know how you feel about that number.
Well, that number, it's low. The way, our building, you said, is a little bit older. You'd have to do some upgrades to it, but it does meet all the environmental requirements, and it has always passed every environmental inspection. And just an estimate on y'all going out and building the gas station yourselves plus the land, I mean, you're looking at easily $650,000. So just helping you out, the 250, that wouldn't even be close if y'all are trying to go ahead and do it yourself.
Yeah, I understand, but then we would have new facilities, you know, we would actually have the updated gas pumps, which is gonna cost me $100,000 to do on yours. And then we would also have a mart, our little mini mart, which is, you know, kinda standard operating procedure for the new ones, which would bring us in a lot more money, you know?
Mhm.
So, do you have any room to work? I mean, obviously the 800's not in the picture. And then, you know, if I can build a brand new one for 650 and I'm gonna have to put over $150,000 into your place to even make it comparable, then there's, you know, it's gonna have to come down.
Mhm. The way we're looking at it is we already have our own customer base that are very loyal to TexOil, and it's gonna be really easy to increase the profits here if you open up to 24/7 with the mini mart. The night shift from the port, it's an untapped source of customers, and the mini mart should easily be able to appeal to them. You know, we've been running this for 2 months, the ad, just to sell the service station, and we do have another offer on the table, and your offer is significantly lower than theirs for a starting price. We're looking, I mean, minimally, I can come down a little bit, but just with all the future positives that can be put into the service station, I'm thinking at least the 580 for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I understand that, and it will be more profitable, I would imagine, with the night shift. However, we will have to actually pay someone a significant amount of money to be able to work the night shift, because I'm gonna have to pay them more. I can come up a little bit, but 580 is still too high. Like I said, I'm gonna have to put 150 in it, and at 580, if I put 150 in it, that would be well over what a new structure would be in this area. So, I'll come up to 400.
I really can't go much lower from the 580. If you could meet me at close to the middle there, if we're thinking around maybe 520.
You know, I really want this place because, you know, and I want to take care of y'all because you've been loyal, but I don't think I can go that high. So I'm gonna say 480 is about as high as I can go. So I'm not sure if you can work with that. I came up with as much as I think I can. So I think we're in the middle. And that's what I have.
So 480 would be the going rate you think you could get for it?
I think that's above more than I even want to pay, honestly.
Okay. Well, I don't think we're gonna be able to work out business, but with the gas station, we're gonna keep running it, and if you're in the market again, if we could find some way, maybe if we do improvements, maybe your company sees a little bit more on our side, just monetary wise, maybe we can come to agreement eventually.
All right, well, I appreciate it. Wish the best for you.
You too.